message begins.
Ah! The bloodshots are killing us! Ah!
Pre-recorded message ends.
You found the Happy Big Motel, huh? Yeah, bloodshots wiped that place out, but good after Roland kicked him out of Sanctuary. You might be able to turn everything back on if you activate that steam pump. Oh man, the steam pumps ain't working either? I see your problem. And I'm gonna take this slow so as you can understand, alright? That thing's broke as hell. Well, better scavenge some replacement parts from the other pumps near the motel. Now, the valve you're looking for is way up at the tippy top of that pump. You have to climb your way up that thing like a snort-happy redhead on a slag bin if you want to get at it. Some skaglik turned off our steam pump. Perforate them! Oh, you got the steam thingy. Cool. These pumps used to work off some other tech, but people complain, so they switched over. On these southpaw pumps. Well, best kill that monk so you can get that part you need.
Death Trap won an upgrade? Death Trap gets an upgrade!
Ha! You went and found the gearbox, huh? Man, those gearboxes sure are the cat's unforsaken drawer, as we won't say around here. Go ahead and plug her in. Bet you my remaining kidney, that pump right there still got a working capacitor. Just flip open the vault case and grab that sucker duck. Well, that sure looks like the capacitor I was looking for. Hey, side question. Is it weird when I notice the moment you pick something up? Do you know I can see you in the bathroom? Wait, is that weird? I mean, like a spying on you in the bathroom out of friendship thing. Well, either way, let's plug that pucker in.
Finally, some murder! I made finger pizza just a wall!
Looks like you got everything you need to repair that steam pump. Just plug in banana boats in, and the bounty board will be as juiced up as an Olympic athlete whose parents have unrealistically high expectations of him. Pump's ready to go, man! Just turn around and watch the sparks fly! Woo! That bounty board ought to be powered up now. Just switch.
Hey, you! The Bloodshot's just crippled my last courier, Dino. I'll pay you if you mail these packages out quick enough. Grab the packages when you're ready to deliver them, kid.
Not right now.
Get your health and shields right here. You're an organ donor, right?
Keep your mitts off my boy! Finders keepers, losers die!
Now, what in the hell has he got? Looks like you found what's been perforating my clientele. Do me a solid and get that gun from me.
My rides might not get you there alive, but they'll get you there.
Well, that was delicious. More important.
Fancy med school degree now, huh, Mercy? Good job, Vault Hunter. Search his body and see if you can't grab that weird-ass gun off him. I'll be damned. That's E-Tech. If I want to treat people shot by E-Tech, I want to need way more wounds to practice on. Now that you got Doc Mercy's E-Tech gun, why don't you test it out on the local bandits?
Children doing ice cream! Yeah.
So it looks like that gun uses iridium tech to turn bullets into stuff that ain't bullets. Energy stuff. God damn, iridium is weird.
That's gonna be my new meat! I regret nothing! Bring me a bucket! It all shows! I can't die hungry! This one! How's Sweet Marcus? He was the only one!
I've been doing some research.
God.
Looks like there's all kinds of
Cakes we were
E-Tech guns
going
out there
to
for you
make.
to find. Blaster rifles, plasma cannons, rail guns. Sounds dangerously awesome.
Ooh! Ow! Whoop! Suck the marrow! I smell it! Why are you yelling? Things are gonna get much worse, aren't they?
That's a good one for you.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head.
Howdy.
Don't have too much fun.
Hey y'all, welcome to new and improved Catch a Ride. Now with 47% more than 26% death annually.
I need just a second here.
That is down for grabs here.
All right.
in for their experimentability. That explains how I got so rich off that iridium after the war.
Right on, robot! It's robot fight time! I never...
Mindless gun heads. You're looking for a really hot chick with blue tattoos and mystical powers. A siren, specifically one named Lilith. The official reports say she died in New Haven, but I'm positive she's hiding out near Sanctuary. If you catch wind of her, tell me and I'll pay you enough money to build a mansion made out of other, smaller mansions. Out.
Watching you blast those bandits with that E-Tech gun, I've come to a medically...
Numbers, math.
Conclusion. E-Tech is friggin' dope. Come on back to me whenever you're done out there.
might have merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that. Nothing done that.
Killed without this little tidbit. All sirens are born with different crazy-ass powers. You cannot, I repeat, cannot win a fight with them in one-on-one combat. You see Lilith, contact me immediately. I can handle her. You can't. Me, yes. You know.
So close.
The Hyperion Corporation says mortality, schmortality.
Ew. What's up?
April 15th, Borderlands 3 release date.
Yes, I know. I'm like uber excited for that.
Why, hello there.
Yeah, I found an old recording that might help you guys out with the siren.
I've been observing this siren, Lilith, since the opening of the vault. She appears to be using iridium to enhance her natural phase-walking abilities. This naturally leads me to assume some unspoken connection between sirens, iridium, and the vault.
No, I've been following all the
determined two additional
speculation
things.
and rumors
Firstly,
and
that she finds it irritating when others pluck out
sourcing out
strands of her
info
hair
for
under the
months,
guise of needing them for
and
scientific
I'm really thinking
experimentation.
we're going to see it in
And
the fall.
secondly, that they taste
I'm
like
hoping.
olives. Wait, no, fried pickles.
I'm usually not a big advocate of pre-ordering games, but this is just in my personal realm of what I enjoy. Anything in the Borderlands franchise and God of War are about the only things I will pre-order. Because these games are amazing. These are the only first-person shooter games that I enjoy. I've heard the new Doom is good, but I haven't actually gotten around to having time to try it yet.
October or sooner.
Oh, they can go sooner. They could go for an August release. I'd be okay with that, too.
Borderlands is special edition worthy.
Oh, absolutely. I'd have to say the part I'm looking forward to, because I love the story and the characters. I can't wait to see how Tiny Tina's evolved. And I'm curious to see if Mr. Tord's going to be back. Those are probably my two favorite characters.
It's hard to hear you over the game volume.
I can fix that. Let's see if that makes things a little better. Are you serious? I can't pick up the echo recorder. How dare? That's awful.
I don't get special editions, but for Borderlands I'll make an exception.
No, I might make an exception too. I'm gonna have to scope out the costs on that. But as long as it's not too over the top, I'm sure it's absolutely worth it. Oh, that sucks. I wonder if I have to like leave this area. Maybe I might have to actually quit the game. Well, I was almost at the end too. I forgot he was going to drop the echo recorder I needed to pick up. Otherwise I wouldn't have allowed him to die back there in the door. Oh, let's see here.
This will be my first special edition for like ages.
What was my last one?
Years.
Yeah, I think it's been years on mine too. I want to say that the God of War 3 Collector's Edition was the last one that I got. I think it came with the, because I have the Kratos, no, the Kratos statue came with Ascension. The Pandora's Box came with the Collector's Edition of that.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head. 2 words, my friend. No refund.
All these enemies are gonna be back. Alright, well, we're just gonna run. I'm gonna see if the echo recorders, if the game relocated it outside that area. Okay, let Death Trap do his business.
And the special editions ever come with the Green Lords and Ava.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's brutal.
Attaboy! Hell yes! Can't believe you only got 3rd place in the science fair.
I can't believe it either, Gage. Yay!
Oh yeah, and since you shiverbrains evidently don't know how to listen,
It
I'll
dropped
say
out
it
of
again.
reach.
Stop bringing in fake sirens. Only 6 sirens can exist in the universe at any given time, and I already know of 3. You're not going to convince me you happen to find one of the remaining 3 just by drawing blue tattoos on some random chick's corpse. Now, look, I will admit it was mildly amusing the first dozen times you idiots tried it, but now my office smells like blood and marker fumes. So quit it!
Borderlands 3 will be using Unreal Engine 4.
Oh, that's gonna be lovely.
Super hyped for that.
Yeah, you know something I hadn't even conceptualized? I mean, I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but I was just reading it, you know, they're like, no Borderlands on the Nintendo Switch. And I was, you know, just finding out that the Borderlands games were running on a fairly older version of the Unreal Engine, so to see it run on a newer version, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be smooth. And it's gonna look lovely. I'm on a PS4 Pro with a, I got a 4K UHD TV.
Kaboom, baby!
I mean, this looks great. I'm actually also looking forward to the Borderlands Game of the Year Edition remaster. Because of the quality of life changes they're making to it, I'd like to play it again. The only thing I'm hoping they definitely changed in that is so you can at least move around when you're in fight for your life mode, so you got a better chance of getting a kill to revive.
I want him bleeding and crying.
Leave it!
No!
I got chat lag.
I'm actually using, I got the little robo voice in my ear, but sometimes I question what it says, so I lean over, and I got the PlayStation second screen app open on my phone, so I can actually read what you guys are saying. So sometimes it takes me a minute to respond. It might not necessarily be lagged. Or a combination of both. Oh, let's see if we can get on top of the Happy Pig Motel. I didn't start running in time. I've done it with a couple of the other characters. Except for the Psycho, obviously, because he's actually weighted so much differently that you can't get up there and get that challenge completed with him. I've never been able to anyways.
Yeah. Borderlands 1-2 is on Unreal Engine 3.
Oh, that's sweet.
I don't got all day, Skagalick.
Oh, I
Come back now. I get a little longer.
Looking good.
I wouldn't piss on you if you was burning, Claptrap.
Relax, everybody. You're safe.
Fair enough.
Oh, right. I was supposed to be studying the effects of these E-Tech guns on bandits. Right now, it looks like if you shoot them a lot, they die. Oh, did I mention I don't have a medical license?
There'll always be something to fight.
Maybe I'll be a
Guns! I got them, you need them.
I'm gonna hang on to that because I'm curious to see. I don't have a sniper rifle right now.
Your cash ain't worth a thing. If you don't spend it, hey, the bad guy's a new one, huh?
I haven't spent any keys with Gage yet. Let's see what we got. Aw. Well, oh.
Rock and roll!
I'll run back.
Was watching the reveal. It showed feet running ground.
Showed feet when in ground.
The worst thing that ever happened.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, store that guy back. For another character to use later.
So think there's more detail to the positioning animations visual.
Oh no, that's great. Because I mean, like, if you look down, there's nothing there. to be able to have the realism of actually seeing your feet and maybe some legs. You know, be able to see a little bit more of like. I actually got a new piece of outfit. Let's see. Oh, that's so hideous. I love it. I don't think I got anything new for head yet. Nope. do the mail delivery yet. I'll do that later. This is actually all the Prospering Canyon missions.
Claptrap has a new voice in Borderlands 3. Less screechy, more agent.
I know a lot of people don't like Claptrap. I find him incredibly humorous, and I feel like the voice is part of it, but I'm willing to bet if they think it's a better tweak, I'm probably gonna like it. I just hope they keep the ridiculousness of his personality. I know all the Clap units are, you know, different, and he suffered a lot. I can't wait to see what other kinds of guns we're getting besides ones that are going to have legs on them, because that's freaking awesome.
Mom always where are you?
Shields are down! Son of a bitch!
The Firehawk should be around here somewhere. Stay alert. That's weird. The Bloodshot Bandit clan seems to be attacking the Firehawk's lair. They've probably left landmarks for their reinforcements. Those should lead you to the Firehawk. That or just follow the scroll.
Step off, Vault Hunter. This is between the Bloodshots and the Firehawk. Once my boys bring his ass back to me, he's gonna pay for every Bloodshot he killed. We're gonna string him up from his own freaking intestines!
Well, that was needlessly graphic.
Is that a Hyperion gun? Of course it is.
I don't know if it's seeing feet when looking down. It looked like they were inside fur like leaning backwards with their feet in front of.
I want everything you got!
It's the little things like that that are going to make a big difference.
He's still iconic Claptrap, just tweet.
That's awesome.
Put your skull into your tongue!
I hope those ones that unsold sticker walls last until the start.
Oh, like grenades? No, that would be cool. Or, oh, you're talking about guns. Oh, guns that unfold and stick to the walls. Okay, yeah.
This is unusual. The Firehawk has harassed the Bloodshots for some time, but they have never mounted such a large-scale assault on the Firehawk before. I wonder what's given them such confidence.
Hey!
Keep going, Bloodshots! That demonic gang will rue their goddamn day in mess with us! We're gonna make the Firehawk choke to death on his own feces!
Dude.
Shrink shafts, I'm empty! Dragon Bait! You are a mean machine!
As I see the aftermath of the Firehawk's war on the Bloodshots, I finally understand. The Firehawk is everywhere. The Firehawk is a god of justice.
There's two screens in the trailer that defiantly show feet of the Vault Hunter, which seem to be while on ground, or it could be Bacile.
Must pay homage. Must pay homage.
I'll track you!
The Firehawk. Respect the Firehawk. Worship the Firehawk.
I think when I'm done playing with this session, I'm gonna have to go watch the trailer video again. I've watched it a couple times.
You think the Firehawks got rolling, huh? You know, I heard the Firehawk liquefies bandits and drinks them like flesh smoothies. But nah, I'm sure your bandit pal Roland's just fine. Of course, if Roland hadn't been such a dumbass in the first place, he would... Whoops! Almost spilled the secret.
Big boy! Choke it into ya! Now I can point back!
Have some fun!
Okay, King, it all takes the same! Yeah!
Let me explain something. Even if you do rescue Roland from this Firehawk guy, the Crimson Raiders ain't exactly along for this world. You know what? I think you deserve a little hint. My secret involves your pathetic resistance dying, and me laughing. A lot.
Hi, buddy. Well, that ain't gonna work on him.
Whoa!
I really like this gun, other than the fact the aim's a little off. Because of Hyperion technology. Robo-romance.
Couldn't have done it without you, robot. I want that, and that, and that.
Death traps in my menu, I can't see. I haven't actually played a full like round through with the Necromancer, so this is new for me. My highest character is level 61 Psycho, and then I have a Siren and the Gunzerker in the low 50s.
Have you got points in the near enough skill tree?
Let's see here. Oh, that's not her. Which character is that? Oh wait, near enough. Let's see. It's an actual ability in a tree. Oh, it's probably in the Anarchy. This stuff.
First panel. green skill tree first to the left.
Oh, close enough. Okay. Nope, not yet. The ricochet one. Typically, I wind up, like, when I'm around, like, level... Like, I'll just kind of invest in stuff as I like the health regen.
Put skill points in that, max it.
I will definitely give that a shot. I usually wind up respecking a whole bunch of times just because I like trying different
Gage's
stuff.
bread and butter.
I will definitely take your recommendation for a test drive. And I appreciate it. I know I got some high-level class mods for her in the safe on one of my other characters' save files. I gotta go double check them. That way,
You'll notice the difference. Really opens up Gage awesomeness now.
Nice. I know that there's an ability for Death Trap later where you can give him elemental properties by shooting him. If the bullets ricochet and hit Death Trap, do they allow that to happen?
Think so, unsure.
I'd say that would just be the bee's knees if that works out, because that would be a cool little combo.
Speaking of elements, I wonder if the Beastmaster Skag Pet will have different elements.
Yeah, that's another thing I was wondering if,
Be careful, friend.
with that, because that's probably going to be my first playthrough with the Beastmaster.
See? Traps. Don't let them
Kaboom, baby!
Sorry about your face!
Cause the eyes are corrosive green in the trailer, but at the beginning they are normal.
Oh yeah, no, I'd say that's a pretty good clue that that's going to be a factor then. I almost tanked right off the cliff there.
You feel that? The sound of those earthquakes marks my drills getting closer and closer to the vault. That's the sound of progress, baby.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers. Thanks. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
Might use that in a little bit.
Remember, we're always open.
him! Shoot him!
Sup?
Sup?
How you doing? The bandits call me the Firehawk, but the name's Lilith. I'm with the Raiders, like you. I keep the bandits in line so Roland can focus on taking down Jack. Anyway, long story, lots of internal bleeding. Could you help me up? Oh, I need a pick-me-up. Get me some iridium, will ya? I should have some in one of my strong boxes. Yeah, that's the stuff. Give it here. Appreciate it. Thanks. Bet you're looking for Roland, huh? He's not here. The Bloodshots grabbed him. Made him cocky, too. They never came after me this hard.
They're in here! Get them!
Now the real fun begins. I'll see if I can't phase blast a few of them for you.
Another present for my...
¡Como arigato, suckers!
You better
Watch out! Well done!
Point back!
Hell yeah! Psychos, watch out!
Gargle!
Badasses!
Inconceivable! This is blasting off me!
Get some ammo. This ain't over yet. They found another way in. Look out, badasses! Nice shot. Nice shot. Well done.
He is like, yeah!
Hell yeah.
Just the
How you doing over
we
there?
were going to be!
Watch out, badass suckers!
I'm going to count every minute I get with you!
Robot! You all right over there?
Bury me upside down!
Well, that was fun. Feeling tapped out, though. Could you give me another hunk of iridium? Yeah, that's the stuff. Give it here. Thanks. Yeah. Since the vault opened, my siren powers have been getting a little awesome. Thanks to this iridium stuff. No idea why. Now, let's talk about rescuing my boyfriend. Well, boyfriend. Before the Bloodshots grabbed him, Roland was getting intel on the vault and what Jack plans to do with it. You have to find him. I gotta head back to Sanctuary, keep the city in one piece while Roland's away. But first, I'm gonna teleport you into the Bloodshot stronghold. That's where they're keeping Roland. You'll catch him by surprise and have a real advantage. It'll be great. Hold still. I just moved you like 10 feet, didn't I? Sorry. Still getting used to this. Reminds me though, Bloodshot Stronghold is full of real
tough customers. You might want to train a bit before you take them on. You're doing good out there, by the way. Keep it up.
Be right back. Need to reset phone.
Alright, I'll probably be playing for a while.
Hoping it will fix CHSTLG.
Usually resetting the phone fixes a lot of things.
Chat lag.
Gotcha.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
All right, killer. I'm back in Sanctuary. Be careful. The Bloodshots have camped out all around the dam. You'll want to get a vehicle to soak up some bullets for you.
Got something new for you. Ever faked your own death? Tricky stuff. Did it a couple years back to throw Hyperion off my trail, but apparently some bandit's been spying on me. He's gonna tell Hyperion what he knows, unless you take him out first.
Test.
Yeah, gotcha.
I don't care what you buy, just buy something. Anybody ask? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can hear the end already.
Prob my end.
I say, I don't ever have anybody I actually know in real life who could like be nearby to actually test what the amount of time it is before a comment's entered and the time I
High
receive
quality,
it.
low prices, and no questions asked.
Oh yeah. Marcus is back.
Sweet! Yeah, I seen him in the trailer. I definitely picked out him, and Lilith, and Tiny Tina, and Brick.
Remember, we're always open.
All good.
Cool beans. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, I actually want to do this mission.
So I kinda inspired a cult? And not the fun ask you for autographs kind. I need you to infiltrate the Children of the Firehawk and find out if they're planning anything shady.
Hype.
I do it myself,
Hoping
but I'm
BRZ
worried
is
they'd
back.
freak out if they
Me
saw
too.
their god in person. Go talk to the cult's leader, Incinerator Clayton.
Yeah, I'll probably never get him to get sick of Zed, you know, informing you that he does not have a medical license. I think out of the entire game, this series of missions is my favorite. Oh, and the little quest where you gotta shoot the guy in the face.
I am Incinerator Clayton, and you. I witnessed you enter the lair of the Firehawk and return unharmed. If you truly wish to serve our mother, you must pass a test. Use a fire weapon to send my brothers to the eternal flame. Then collect their ashes and return them to me.
Huh. Burning people alive is mildly shady, but these cultists sound like they want it, which is weird. Do what he asks, I guess.
Bar will be back also.
Oh, nice. Sometimes I like going out and hanging out with Moxies and just playing the slot machines and jamming out to the bar tunes.
Exactly.
Yes, Torch. Bring me more ashes, just like that.
Hit them in the piston!
What is more beautiful than a handful of ashes? Nothing! Nothing at all!
Good chill bar. I hope it's like Flame Rock Refuge slots but designed like Pyro Pete's bar.
Yeah, no, that would be a nice mashup. I love doing the bar brawls and Torg's DLC.
Let's make face gravy! Run, breathing!
Nice! Hate your face! Hate your face!
I'd like to see them do another DLC with Tiny Tina that is another game of bunkers and badasses just with a different story.
That is enough, my young Torch. I can feel the Firehawk smiling upon us. Return the
Bar
ashes
Brawls
to
is
me.
favorite.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, but I was gonna farm Torg tokens, that was how I do it. I got you, buddy.
I'm so goddamn angry!
Yeah, I started playing Dungeons and Dragons when I was 9 years old, so the whole bunkers and badasses thing just really, like, you know, made me a little giddy that they did their own little spin on the role-playing game.
children now know an ecstasy I can only dream of. Thank you, Torch. Return to unfortunate news, Torch. There are idolaters among us. Children who have betrayed their one true mother, the Firehawk. They follow a heathen demigod known as Scorch. I implore you, destroy this pretender and all those who follow
Touch
him.
the heart.
Who cares if they worship somebody else? Look, just play along. Clayton needs to trust you completely. If they've been doing anything that we need to stop,
that's a better way to put it.
that's the only way you'll hear
Exactly.
about it.
I think I lit this one, did I?
Never played DD in real life ever, but the DLC got me intrigued.
I used to play it with just my brother. He would be the dungeon master, and I would actually play the role of 4 to 5 different characters all on my own. And, you know, that's all well and dandy, but it's probably a lot more fun to play with more people where everybody's just controlling their one character and making the decisions for them. Well, it's a lot of fun. It's super time consuming. My brother and I would usually eat up 6 hours on a Saturday, easy.
Just leave!
I've heard there's D&D games that go for years.
Oh yeah, no, that's yeah, no, there are definitely certain like campaigns, some box sets. There was one that my brother and I started. We never got around to finishing it. But that was around the time we just ran out of having the time to invest in, you know, where our schedules lined up and we could sit down and play. And that particular campaign was designed, you could start out with characters that were fresh, brand new, never played, level 1. And by the time you were done with the campaign, you would be what is considered high level in D&D, like level 20 or higher. So it's literally like, that's all your characters ever do from the time you create them to while you're playing through that adventure. And that can take years. Oh, wrong way. So wait. Since it has been a while since I played this, like, at some point in time later I'll go just wandering around and go looking for the Cult of the Vault symbols. Alright, now I got myself all mixed up here. I gotta go around.
Critical kill!
I'm getting popcorn later smile.
Oh, nice. That's funny. You typed in "I'm getting popcorn later" and made the smile emoji, and the robo voice said, "I'm getting popcorn later, smile."
Spoons and popcorn go like bread and butter.
Nice. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you're enjoying it. No, I'm definitely gonna keep playing this at least until I complete this little series of missions with the Cult of the Firehawk. Or the Cult of... yeah, exactly what I just said. My brain's a little mush. I've had a long couple of days.
That's why Mox's ball is good. Chill zone.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I will run! Give me your damn fantastic!
Oh dear. Oh, this isn't good. It's so convenient. Death Trap serves as a nice thing to distract the enemies.
Terminated! You got an extra fatal blink! I'm gonna give you You're worse than the midgets! You're
I literally spend 30 minutes at a time in Flame Earth Refuge to hear the music.
Yeah, because some of the quests in Assault on Dragon Keep are actually incredibly difficult, and it's a very soothing ambient background music in Flame Rock. I feel you there.
just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Yeah, if pathing was better, Death Trap would be perfect. Again, so glad they are using Unreal Engine 4.
See, I'm not actually familiar with what other games actually run on Unreal 4. I would probably have to assume the new Doom does. I haven't played a Doom game since, I think, Doom 64.
Don't have too much fun.
I know damn well I went the wrong way, but I'm just gonna keep running around the block. I didn't make it.
Right.
Yes.
Hyperion recommends channeling your post-death frustration into pre-death vengeful anger.
Alright, I'm just gonna backtrack. There ain't very many areas in this game where I get confused and turned around. This is one of them.
Another for
Well, I was gonna try and jump up and run along that ledge, but I accidentally hit my weapon swap button instead of jump.
I'm not expert with Unreal Engine, but the Noble Smite got me interviewed into appreciation survey.
I might just have to check that game out. Because I've actually heard good things about Smite.
Also the GDC tech demo. Have you seen the Borderlands 3 GDC tech demo?
No, I haven't yet.
Was it good for you?
The false idol is no more.
worry, baby.
I can
I'll take
feel
good
the
care of you.
Firehawk smiling down on us. Can't you, young Torch?
As weird as this cult is, I gotta admit, seeing them kill that false god for me was kind of flattering. I'm a bad person.
Oh, damn it. I'll blow myself up.
It shows the Unreal Engine for Borderlands 3.
I'll go look up the CDC tech demo. That's one of the few things I probably have missed.
Intriguing to watch.
Yeah, the more I know, the more hyped I'm gonna be for just, you know, the next however many months before the end of the year.
It showed most of the jock in there also.
Oh, nice.
The meat puppy! They come to the slaughter! I miss my midget!
That's what I missed. There it is.
No one has seen the Firehawk, but we feel its presence everywhere. The Bloodshots, those disgusting marauders who operate out of the Old Doll Dam, mounted raids on the gates of Sanctuary for weeks, until suddenly they stopped. I see scorch marks all around the Bloodshot camps. No human could stop the Bloodshot so completely, so violently, so beautifully. No one but a god could accomplish such a feat.
Explosive shotgun.
If you type this in YouTube search, shout MXCWPGXGA3N8.
Thank you. I will do that.
The sky lit up with fire, and blood, and bullets, and screaming! One of our scouts came back from his morning patrol exactly as she usually did, except this time he was on fire! His skin was black and crisp, his vocal cords cooked! As we circled around his smoking form, ready to divvy up his loot, he shrieked one word with his last ounce of breath: Firehawk!
Won't touch me!
Vision-loving paint set off my shadow!
It'd be funny if he called me a midget lover and then went on to say he missed his midget when I killed him. You hypocrite.
Are weird, but they only seem to hurt themselves and that Scorch guy. Maybe we should just leave him alone.
The enkindling is almost upon us, Torch! But the Firehawk spoke to me in a dream and demanded another sacrifice.
No, I didn't.
The burning of her favorite son, the midget known as Matchstick. You must take him to the soaring dragon in the southern shelf and incinerate him within the jaws of the great mechanical beast who dwells there.
I want to see the flame! I want to be with the Firehawk!
Matchstick is our most devoted brother.
He's immolated more than 100 people for the Firehawk.
Have you hunted your midget today?
And the strength of his
100 people?
I think
okay, that's
I've hunted a few of them.
I mean, they were probably just other members of the cult, right? Right?
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I've made sure of that. May it keep you safe in your travels. I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
I'm so glad there's different worlds in BL3.
Oh,
different worlds gets me homesick.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because I was actually, like, wondering, like, how many different worlds are there gonna be? And I was also wondering if they're gonna maybe have other environments similar to what they had in the pre-sequel, where you'd go and there'd be, like, differences in gravity. But, not all of them, but just some areas where you'd go and they would include that element, because I didn't mind the pre-sequel. I enjoyed playing it just for the story and like the different characters and guns and mods. But I think my favorite part about the game was the not so much the environments because they were so similar, but the gravity effect and being able to play with that and jump real high. I got a lower level. I have a level 15 version of this gun in my stash. Oh, wait.
I think there was mention of different Tindras.
Oh, that's awesome. I have a feeling that once that comes out, I probably won't be playing anything else until I probably burn myself out on that.
Tell your friends, Marcus munitions.
I have been playing the Resident Evil 2 remake a lot lately. But in light of the news from PAX East about Borderlands 3 last week, I decided, you know what?
Until 7 years later. Like Jumanji, what year is it?
Oh, you know, I'm a little embarrassed to say this. I've seen Jumanji only once, and that was like a really, 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 really long time. Like probably when the movie first came out. So that reference kind of goes a little bit by me. I apologize.
All good.
No.
Borderlands 2 has lasted 7 years, still feels like it just got released yesterday.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I got you. No, it definitely does not feel like I've been playing this game for that long.
Look into my eyes when I stare at you! You need to shout! Will you be last thing I got, it's in again, self-slaughter. Oh, God. God! How weary, still, flat, and unprofitable seem to be all the uses of
Look at the faces,
Frag 'em, Dave!
Look at 'em!
My mommy is going to be so I love the taste of
I'm just gonna casually walk away.
just want you all.
Are you serious? Oh dear. That was close.
know, if these guys really are just sitting around burning one another for giggles, maybe we don't have to worry about them. That'd be nice.
She is coming! The time is almost at hand! We will be together, Firehawk! Finally, we'll be together!
Get to the incinerator console and give him what he wants, I guess.
I feel your embrace, Firehawk! I love you! I love you so much!
That was kind of weird.
Fastest way back, probably.
Thank you, Torch. We shall join Max Stick soon. The enkindling approaches.
The what now?
It is time for the enkindling, young Torch. Time to sacrifice heathens to our blazing mother.
Layton said the enkindling? That could be very bad. Or it could be like a cookout or something. Just keep an open mind about it, you know? These guys aren't so bad.
done so well, Torch. Once the enkindling is complete, we shall all receive our reward in the Firehawk's toasty. The preparations are complete! Return to me, and let the human sacrifice commence!
Okay, that sounds pretty evil. Just head to this enkindling thing. If things get creepy, I'll make an appearance. Be careful.
Eat metal death!
This is what heaven's like.
Look at all that gear!
Terminated!
Bend over and kiss ancient evil! I regret everything!
The swing set.
Another story to sing to the cages at home. I want to sing. Sugar me.
You have done so well, George. Hold that lever and commence the enkindling! Somebody shut down that Some nice gear you got!
I don't want to die!
Watch your eyes, killer. I'm coming in. Your goddess has arrived. She's very disappointed. Vault Hunter, I'll get these civilians back to Sanctuary. In the meantime, smite these bitches. I got the would-be sacrifices back to Sanctuary. Great job taking care of the cult.
Some nice
Oh man, being a god sucks.
We owe you our lives, Vault Hunter. Yes, we're Worship the Vault Hunter! Worship the Vault Hunter!
Whoops. Come on back.
Just leave!
Why are you
Now I'm going to eat you!
Kick him in the piston! I am here alive!
You know,
Friggin' cults.
So lonely.
Oh, wow.
you think murder, think Marcus Munitions. Pleasure doing business. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head. Farewell, friend.
I think that's just gonna be doing it for tonight, I think. Come on. Sign on out and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping in.